All right, YouTube, what is going on? It is Zaya here from Zaya&TheSteelers back with another video. And in today's video, we are going to be doing a mock draft following the Kenny Pickett trade for the Steelers. Obviously, we got a third-round pick from Philly. Now, are we going to use that actual pick or are we going to use it to trade up? I guess we'll have to wait and see how that goes. But before we get into it, if you guys are a Steelers fan or you enjoy NFL content in general, be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell. We are very, very close to 500 subscribers, man. Thank you all so much to who have already subscribed. And thank you to the future subscribers, man. So before we super get into it, I do just want to kind of like reflect. Kenny Pickett got traded yesterday. You see the Pitt helmet in the back. If you guys have seen other videos of mine, I have like the jersey. I'm a big Kenny Pickett guy. Now, I'm not really the happiest with Kenny Pickett with the trade. Now, who cares what I think? It's all really about Kenny Pickett in whatever situation he wants to be in. But just as a fan, I am still pretty upset about it, but it is what it is. I am a Steelers fan first. I was a Steelers fan way before a Kenny Pickett fan. So once again, it is what it is. And are we taking a quarterback in the first round, man? Because let's talk about it. We've gone through so many quarterbacks. We've had the Kenny Pickett first round pick. We've had the Mason Rudolph kind of mid-round pick. We've had the Ola Duckin, who didn't end up actually playing for us, with the late round pick. Like, should we just trade up to this number one spot, man? I know all the talk is about getting Justin Fields. As a matter of fact, let me just see something real quick, just for shits and giggles. Everybody wants us to get Justin Fields. Will you guys take 98? They won't take 9. Of course they won't take 9. Will you take 84? All right, so 2/3 and a second, and then they'll take Justin. Whatever, bro. We're not trading for Justin Fields, but I did want to kind of give it a try here. To be honest, I don't necessarily think there is, a trade to be made to trade up. Like, we could trade up, but it just depends on, how bad we want someone like Rome Odunze, okay, the wide receiver. I don't know if that's necessarily the cook. I love waiting for players. I love getting, let's say, Jackson Powers-Johnson at 20 if he falls. But if he doesn't end up falling and like Mims doesn't end up falling, it's going to be kind of spooky. But with this first overall pick, with pick 20, I think I am going to kind of just chill. I'm going to leave it to, whatever we end up doing. No trades up until now, but maybe maybe after our first round pick, we will see. So I'm going to go ahead and start this draft. And as you can see, Drake May just went number 1 overall. That's spooked. Did Caleb Williams just go like 10? Hold on. Did Caleb Williams just... Caleb Williams going 6 to the New York Giants. Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't show you the settings, but I promise this is all default PFF settings. This is their first round pick as of now. Caleb Williams falling to second for the Giants. Big Giants fans there. You guys are hype right now. Cooper DeJean going 1 pick before us. Nate Wiggins going 1. Oh, 3 corners back to back to back. That's interesting right there. And you can see right here, boom, right. If the draft goes like this, guys, if the draft goes like this, we have to walk away with both JPJ and Amarius Mims. If we look on here, I don't know who I'm going to pick first, but if we look here, the Dolphins, they'll probably take Jackson Powers-Johnson. The Eagles may not. We just traded with the Eagles, though, with Kenny Pickett. So I don't know if that's necessarily what I'm looking to do right now. The Vikings, they just traded up for this pick. They maybe could use a center as well, but I also think that they'll package that pick too. And so, it is what it is. At pick 20, though, I am going to take Jackson Powers-Johnson, and I'm going to instantly pause it. Instantly pause because I know Amarius Mims is there. And to be honest, guys, I don't want to wait, man. I'm not trying to wait because, there's a chance he could go. There's a chance that someone else takes him, and there's a chance by the time we get to 51 over here, all of the players that we, are super duper high on, they're going to be gone. And so if we look at Philly, just because we traded with them, I'm not going to do that. And then the Vikings, they just, obviously they traded up for that pick, in which I think they're going to package to get up in here in like the top first round. So I'm not going to trade with them. Rome Odunze also going 13. Maybe we make the move there if he's falling there. But my thoughts on this between these 3 teams, I took Jackson Powers-Johnson. I'm hoping Amarius Mims will survive the Dolphins, the Eagles, and the Vikings. And I'm going to try to trade with the Dallas Cowboys, man. Why? I don't. It says they need a tackle, but do they need a tackle? We're the Steelers. Will they trade? All right, let's see. 24 for 51, obviously no. If we include 2 seconds, it's a 63% chance for our second this year and our second next year. If we include, let's say, a third next year, it will be likely accepted. Is this unrealistic? I don't know. Just for shits and giggles, because it is a first round pick, you guys can see I'm not fucking with the bar at all. And you saw Justin Fields just got super denied. So I'm not fucking with this at all. It would be accepted like this. Maybe it's an overpayment. I don't know. But I am also going to include this Arizona 178 just to kind of sweeten it up, make it a little bit more realistic here. And now we are at pick 24 as well. We're just going to hope Amarius Mims, literally, guys, why don't I just go fuck myself, bro? Unbelievable, guys. Can we believe this shit? Amarius Mims, Troy, and Tyler Guyton all in a row just to spite me. Unfucking believable. This is what we got to do. If that were to happen, though, we look right down here to Brian Thomas Jr., ladies and gentlemen. Guess what? I had a backup plan, Dolphins, Eagles, and Vikings. I had a trap card, ladies and gentlemen. We are taking Brian Thomas Jr. now with pick 24. I would have loved for it to be Amarius Mims. I would have loved for it to be any one of those tackles there, but it is what it is. It happens. If that happens, though, too, it's like, should we take Zach? Should we wait on Jackson Powers Johnson and take not Amarius Mims, but Zach Frazier instead at center? Or we can even wait down here and get Cedric Van Prawn later, and then maybe get, tackle at the pick 20 spot. That might be the cook. That might be what we have to do there, just in hindsight. But it is what it is. So we got Jackson Powers Johnson and we got Brian Thomas Jr. To me, not the worst, first two picks. I'm looking at Spencer Rattler right now too. Obviously we traded Kenny Pickett. Obviously we don't have a, young quarterback on the roster anymore because of that. So maybe we look his direction. Maybe I hate the fact that Naj and Jalen Warren are so good, man, because I feel like people are sleeping on the running backs in this draft, and I would love to walk away with a Blake Corum, Bucky Irvin, or Trey Benson, one of these guys. I would love to do that, but we literally do not need that at all. So it is what it is. Maybe Patrick Paul right here, 81. I'm not really necessarily sure how he is. He played pretty good against Rice. And he is a tackle, and we all know we need a tackle, so keep that in mind. I really am thinking about taking Spencer Rattler just for shits and gigs, just to cross the T's, dot the I's on the quarterback position. We look here, it's between Spencer Rattler, Michael Pratt, and Jordan Travis to me. Anybody else is just kind of why even do the pick? Joe Milton, he has quite the arm too. Maybe Tua's brother right here, maybe. Sam Hartman. Sam Hartman, Keaton Slovis. First of all, let's peep Keaton Slovis in 2022. If you guys don't know, obviously, big Pitt helmet in the back. Keaton Slovis, man, 71 at Pitt. That's not too bad. Sam Hartman, who we played in the 2021 ACC Championship. Man, it's a shame he couldn't come out this year, bro. It's a shame Sam Hartman couldn't come out his freshman year or whatever it was. Because you see the PFF grades, they just go down. Not to base it all on PFF. But Sam Hartman, you can see he's ranked, 276. He's not really necessarily the guy. But had he be able to come out from this first year, maybe something happens. But I don't think I have done this before. I don't think I've done this in any one of my kind of mock drafts before. I think I am going to go Spencer Rattler. Now, obviously, I know we don't have a tackle yet, guys. I can hear you. I can hear you guys screaming. I know we don't have a tackle yet. But if we look at our picks, we have pick 84 and then pick 98. I'm going to go ahead and pick Spencer Rattler, and I'm just going to hope and pray that this time they leave me a tackle, bro. Patrick Paul, he just went. I just seen that. Oh, Matt went right before me. You damn Bengals, you. Unbelievable. Who they? This is insane. All right. Now I'm at the point where it's like, fuck it. Do we just no tackle? Is that the strat, no tackle, and we just figure it out? Because, we're looking at the defensive line. We got Michael Hall Jr. here. Obviously, we took Brian Thomas Jr. in the first, so we don't need necessarily one of these later receivers, but there's a chance. I am just perplexed right now. I apologize if this video is horrible. Everybody just keeps taking the people before me. I really wanted to get Matt. Corner. The earliest corner right now is DJ James. Is he somebody we look at? Let's see how he played at not the greatest scores here, but he played pretty good against Arkansas. I'm not sure. Is this Vanderbilt? I'm not sure what the V is there, but he played pretty good against them. Not quite sure who this is. This must be the British Bulldogs or something like that. He got an 86, though, against the British Bulldogs, man. He was dog in that game. Shout out to DJ James, man. We could also look at maybe Chris Abrams. He's been someone I've kind of seen throughout the mock draft process, throughout the draft process, who maybe we get. What are the trades looking like? We just traded with the Vikings, though. Teams are pick a 111. Damn, that's dropping so far down though. Let me get 111, and let me get a future. Can I get a future? Can I get a future third? No, yeah, of course not. What about a future fourth? 98%. Let me get a fourth, and let me get 256. Let me get 256. And it got accepted. All right, so I kind of got bitched into that. To be honest, I kind of got bitched into that, but I don't know. I didn't really like what I was looking at. Eric All, he's ranked 103, but he's drafted all the way down here. What happened to this guy? So now we're back down here. I think in Cam Hartman, 6'2", big corner. Maybe that's our guy. What about Elijah Jones? Is he Elijah Jones 6'2" as well? Is everybody 6'2" before we lock that down? Is everybody 6'2"? Okay, no, 5'11". Okay, so I think we are gonna go with a corner here. Now, which one? I'm not sure. Could be anybody. Maybe Leonard Taylor from Miami. Sorry, I haven't picked in a while, guys. I apologize. But all right, this went. Oh, Christian Jones down here. Ladies and gentlemen, kind of reach here maybe and get Christian Jones. Look at all these players, though, ahead of him. I am going to kind of get Christian Jones. Let me know if this was a reach. Let me know if I should have continued the trade down method. I forgot I had 119 as well. Maybe I could have waited to take him. That's, silly me, and we lose all the corners because Isaiah is just horrible at this. But it's a learning process. You guys get to, see it with me. You guys get to grow with me. Fuck it. Jordan Travis, and we get Jordan Travis and Spencer Rattler at this point. Malik Washington's still here. Obviously, I took Brian Thomas Jr., so we'd have Pickens, Brian Thomas Jr., we just signed Van Jefferson. We still got Calvin Austin. Maybe too high for Malik. Maybe we look at the defensive line now. What about McKinley Jackson? How are we looking at him? Pass 70, rush is 76 versus, and once again, this is all made up shit by PFF, but Leonard Taylor, not the best against the run, man. Oh, pass rush win rate. Hey, shout out to the Cleveland Browns, Myles Garrett, pass rush win rate. Oh, Leonard Taylor was dominating Clemson too, man. Look at that. So I mean, this guy, he's pass rush win rate, man, is crazy. We look at McKinley Johnson now. It's only at like an 8%. Spooky. Christian Boyd, what about you, brother? Christian Boyd, whoa. Christian Boyd, 6'4", 317. Let me look at some of these other guys. If he's just murking them, then we're taking Christian Boyd, ladies and gentlemen. Where do they go? McKinley, what are you? You're 6'2", 325. And then Braylon Allen. To Braylon Allen, another guy I would like, but we just, we have no room on the running back spot. 6'3", 305. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know why you guys are ranked ahead of Sir Christian Boyd, but Christian Boyd, you are a Pittsburgh Steeler, brother. Once again, maybe a reach, maybe like I should have traded down or something. We still don't have a corner, I don't think. And hey, man, we got Dante Jackson for Deontay Johnson. So do we need a corner? You tell me, man. But that's probably going to be my next pick, is probably going to be a corner. But I'm liking this draft so far, Lowkey. I really am liking this draft so far. I did gamble the house to get Brian Thomas Jr. Now, whether that was a W or not, it remains to be seen. Yeah, I had 3 straight tackles before it. Just unbelievable. All right, so with this, what do we got? We got 195 and 256 left. Eric All, like, he's still here, bro. I really don't know what his problem is, but that's unfortunate. There is not a corner in sight. Omar Brown, Daquan Hardy is our closest corner, I think. Oh, no, damn, Penn State. Why don't you guys relax with all these corners, bro? So Johnny Dixon, Josh Wallace, Daquan Hardy, AJ Woods. I really should just take AJ Woods just because I may be able to get him later, so I am going to kind of relax on that. Could we use some depth in the edge rushing department? I know we got like TJ Watt and Alex and Nick Herbig, but, maybe we could use some depth. Steel Chambers, are you fucking kidding me? I get it, we just got Patrick Queen, ladies and gentlemen, but Steel Chambers, are you serious, bro? Gotta be a Steeler to me. And I don't think I've taken a corner at this point, man. I think I'm just doing no corner strat, because everybody else is it's way too late. Here we are with our last pick in the draft. Who we looking at? Anybody here still popping out? Anybody here who's like, man, we really need to take him? I don't think so. Not any names I can like really super duper know. And so with that said, I am just gonna go. No, because we signed a punter. I was gonna get Torrey Taylor, but we signed a punter, didn't we? We signed a punter. We signed Bill Burr, so we're not even gonna do that strategy. Hold on, let me go to corner real quick. There's 3 corners left, ladies and gentlemen. We got Jarius Monroe, we got DeAndre Prince, and we got Dante Kent. I'm gonna get. I mean, he's ranked so much lower than the. Oh, average draft position though, 165. Wait, 165. We're getting him at 256, and we got a different Dante on the team, so it's like 2 Dantes. 1 Dante just needs to be good. It's like the law of numbers or whatever. Like the more the merrier. Ladies and gentlemen, Dante Kent, you are the last pick for the Pittsburgh Steelers, brother. Let's see what they grade us. I honestly, I want to talk a lot about this. So Jackson Powers, oh my God, we're cooking. Look at the first three. All right, so Jackson Powers Johnson, a B. In hindsight, had I known it was gonna go tackle, 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 I probably would have taken a tackle and then gotten what's his name, Zach Frazier in like the second or with that second pick. And maybe I would have done that. Okay, you got me right. But next round, we traded up to hopefully get like a Marius Mims. It didn't end up being him. So we turned that into Brian Thomas Jr., man. We just had to pick best available. We had a backup plan for him. The trade itself, too, to me, we gave up a second, a sixth. Oh my God, we gave up our second and third, man. Oh, all to get Brian Thomas Jr. Maybe I paid a little bit too much. I'll take it. But once again, 3 straight tackles. Maybe it was just staring at me in the face. Maybe it was just like, bruh, Isaiah, they are going to take tackles. You got to trade in between one of these guys and not with the Cowboys. Let me know if I tweaked, but it is what it is. Next, Spencer Rattler. Obviously, we get, young quarterback guy who was a perennial first-round pick a little bit ago. Now, obviously, some character concerns or whatever, and like just college. Kind of the same thing with Sam Hartman. Like if he could have just came out, then he would have been a high pick, but just because of like the time that passed and like other prospects rose as he maybe fell, he's fallen. But A plus, man, A plus out of PFF for me. So I mean, not to pat myself on the back, but I'm kind of him. Next, Christian Jones, B minus. I think I reached for him. It is what it is. Because he's ranked 126. We took him at 111, though. We needed a tackle, though. We needed someone just to bring in the room. We still have Dan Moore, so that's cool. And also, don't sleep on Spencer Anderson on our team, because he's like a Swiss Army knife, And we get in trouble a lot. We get like we don't have the best success with like moving players and switching their natural positions. I think Spencer may be a tackle like naturally, so maybe that works. But don't sleep. Maybe Spencer Anderson will do something. We took him in the 7th last year. But I mean, between him, Dan Moore, Christian Jones, like, please, one of you guys just play some good football. Next, we traded down a little bit, and we got Christian Boyd, we got a defensive lineman in Christian Boyd. To be honest, I'm not really familiar with him, but the PFF kind of rizzed it. Steel Chambers. Come on, you only get one chance for the Steelers to draft Steel Chambers, so it is what it is. And then to round it out, Dante Kent, ranked his average draft position, that's what got me. His average draft position was like 150 something. And it is what it is. And obviously I mentioned we got Dante Jackson from the Chargers. No. Where did Dante Jackson? The Panthers, duh. We got Dante Jackson from the Panthers, and so 2 Dantes, one of them just has to be good. I'm hoping we get another corner in free agency, or maybe, we could have addressed it earlier in the draft, but I feel good. I feel good about this first 3. I low-key feel good about this first 4. Once again, you got to see the whole video. If you guys just skip to the end of the final results, you missed the context of me being like, all right, we'll trade here because no way 3 straight tackles are going to go. No, I expected Brian Thomas to go in this kind of span. I expected him to go to the Eagles. Thus, Troy maybe goes to him. Thus, we can get Tyler Guyton, If though, like, this is a big situation that I keep finding myself in, that maybe we'll find ourselves in, like, maybe, just maybe, we hold off on Jackson Powers Johnson and try to get Zach Frazier in like the 2nd or late 1st round. Let me know what you guys think about that. Who is like how much better is Jackson Powers Johnson than Zach Frazier? I'm not entirely sure, but once again, I do feel good about these first 4 rounds. So, sue me if you hate it, sue me if you hate it, but, love me if you love it. It is what it is. Anyways, guys, I think that is going to do it for me for this video. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications. Very close to 500 subscribers, so thank you all again. Put some of your mock drafts in the comments below, or like maybe you noticed like I skipped over somebody who could be a draft pick for us. Let me know in the comments below. And anyways, this has been Zaya from Zaya and the Steelers, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.